Good morning. My name is Nicole, and today I want to talk about incremental changes. Incremental changes are the small changes that help you build up towards your full potential, your full healing or success. So today I want to discuss how I was able to get some incremental changes with my schedule. So I used to work at a planner company, and I actually worked there, and I helped other people with their schedules. I actually trained people on how to get their schedules in order. And then now, like 18,000 years later, I'm a mother of 4. My husband has a business. I'm beginning my business by doing personal development, and I don't know how to balance my own life, my own schedule. So recently I surrendered my life to God, and I said, Lord, help me out, please. You just take over my life. I just can't do this anymore. I don't know what to do. I'm already saved as being a Christian, but at the same time, I need to surrender my life so that you can just take over because I can't do this anymore. With that being said, I thought, oh, well, life is going to take care of itself. I got this. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's easy. No, it's not what happened. Life is not just taking care of itself. Like, I still have to do certain things. So when it came to my schedule, I actually began to start sitting down with my planner, trying to get it in order. But then I started feeling anxiety. And I'm like, what is going on? Before, when I sat down with my planner, I just didn't do anything. I just sat there and did nothing. Like, here's my planner. I just want to show you guys. I bought this in July. It's April now. And so here's what I actually did from July to April in my planner. I don't know if you noticed, but most of the pages are blank. So between July and April, I did almost nothing in my planner. Now, I had little pieces of sticky notes and little papers, or put stuff in my phone and my text in order to keep my task list together. But it's not really organized or orderly. So within the last 2 weeks, I surrendered my schedule to God. I said, Lord, look, I don't know what I'm doing with my schedule. Help me out, please. And as I said earlier, I started to feel anxiety about that. Well, the anxiety was because it's like surgery. When you have a tumor in you and the surgeon says we have to take it out, there's a part of uncomfortableness because they have to cut it out, they have to go in, they have to pull out the gunk. Well, I had to deal with, well, what is it that's holding me back? Why is it that I'm not want to deal with my schedule? What is it about me that wants to, like, hold on to something? And for me, it was holding on to my, not letting go of my excellence, not letting go of my greatness, not wanting to show who I truly am. Not wanting to be myself, because every time in my mind I showed my true self, my true excellence, the people in my life left me. The more I was myself with some people, the more they left me or went away from me. Like certain friends I just lost, certain people just didn't like me anymore. The more I have been myself. But I have to be organized, I have to be scheduled, I have to be specific and succinct about what I want to do with my life in order to move forward. Part of that involves scheduling. So when it comes to my schedule, the last 2 weeks, I've actually been doing a lot better. Now, I said incremental changes, so just look at this. This is today. It's the last couple of days, or just throughout the week. And I think the rest of these might be, some of these are blank, okay? But see, the thing about it is, throughout this month of April, I've actually become more productive. I'm starting to actually create some schedules, some tasks. And it was very slow because initially, you see in April, I just have like one. Hi, good morning. I don't have most done. But then like one day, like the 9th of April, I started putting things done. And in the middle of April, yes, you can eat that. Go ahead. In the middle of April, I start getting things done. Don't look at my junk. I see y'all looking at my junk over there, but that's fine. So I mentioned incremental changes, which means that the changes are small. I wish I could show you a whole book of planner pages all written and organized, but for the real change, the real truth is that it's just incremental. They're very small changes. They're not these big, massive changes. But I am assuming and claiming that eventually I will have my whole planner filled. Eventually I will be organized each week. Each week I'm going to have something planned. Each week I'm going to get better. But this is an incremental change. So I'm talking about incremental change today. And that means that I'm making these very small changes and I'm going to celebrate them. So when you see your incremental changes happening, celebrate it. Don't beat yourself up. A lot of times we beat ourselves up and say, oh my gosh, I'm only doing this. But guess what? It's progress forward. Be happy about the progress that you're making. Whatever it is, if it means that you're trying to lose weight and you just walked 30 minutes, or you walked 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or you just didn't use the remote control, you didn't use the remote control and you got up to turn the TV off. That's an incremental change. In the past, I lost 75 pounds, and I never forget, I read this article and it says, stop using the remote control. It said, get up and go to the TV and physically turn the channel. What? Why I gotta do that? So what happened is that one little thing started me getting up. It started me moving. I actually started moving and doing like moving around more and walking up the steps more. And then I started to actually do some exercise. Billy Blanks was off the hook. Tybo, yeah. But my point was that I lost 75 pounds at that time. And now I got to do it again. Not the 75. I got a lot more to lose, but you know, it's a different set of weight. My point is that I made those incremental changes, and that first step was just to get up from and not use the remote control. And that was the one change to be able to push me forward, because I used to be like 313 pounds. Well, not 313 pounds, but I got to, you know, get back to a better weight that I want to be. So I just wanted to share something about incremental changes today and hope that it helps somebody, because celebrate those little changes, celebrate those little victories, and enjoy the process of change, because the process of change is really subtle. Sometimes it's very, very subtle, but you got to celebrate each little movement, each little progress forward. Okay? Thank you for joining me today on Live Your Legacy, and have a great day. Bye.